What is going on, everybody? This is Mike from the Last Corvette. Today is Wednesday, September 14th. Yes, September, almost mid-September. It is 3:38 p.m. I'm on my lunch hour, believe it or not. Late lunch. And yes, sometimes I have to go and pick up my kid. It's all scheduled and planned. And literally by the time I get back to the office, I have a couple of things to close out, and then I'm, off work and I go back home. But anywho, last night I had a couple of minutes to myself, actually 30 minutes. In half hour, I was able to remove the seat out of the C6 and redo the bottom skin or the bottom cushion. As you guys know, my first go at it, somehow, some way, I snagged the skirt, which stretched out the wire or the cable that I use in the channel. And that wire, just like the rope on OEM seats, what that does is forms the skin around the bottom cushion and also keeps it in place nice and tight, especially in the front. So my original plan of attack was very simple, but it was also stupid. I was trying to kind of, cut down on the labor, even though I was still doing everything, that's needed to remove the seat. So instead of trying to flip the seat in the vehicle and basically break all my bones trying to reach the zip ties and the wire, I said, you know what? I'm just going to disconnect the battery, removed the 4 nuts, anchoring nuts, remove the seat over the anchoring studs, undid the 2 harnesses, power harness, the airbag harness, and the seat belt, which is same thing, 15 mil socket, does all 5. And yanked the seat out, had the seat on its side, easy peasy, cut down on the zip ties, also trimmed the wire, got everything nice and tight, and back in the vehicle in, like I said, probably less than a half hour. That's just repetition and knowledge helps. So anyway, now that's done. This upcoming weekend, we're still looking great here in Metro Detroit, mid 80s to high 80s. Same thing with next week. So yes, the vehicle will be sitting outside with the target top off, and that's when I'm going to make the video on the target top and the whole headliner. And so we'll see. And I might do a before and after video. I actually might have the vehicle just sit out there for 2 days and soak in the sun and see how much form we get and also how many wrinkles we get out. But anyway, a good question was asked on one of the forums. I posted pictures of before and after skins. They said they look great, but why does your driver's seat show more wear even with the new skins? Well, that's very simple, guys. Even if you're redoing your skins, you're still using the old foam. So the structure and the padding is still used, especially the driver's seat. My passenger seat was like new. The driver's seat, regardless if it's a 2-seater, 4-seater, or a 7-seater, or a school bus, you're gonna get the most wear. And you're gonna get the most wear, obviously, on the cushion and the side pads, okay, on the bolsters. So the proper way of doing it, honestly, and yes, I cut corners in some ways, is to replace your padding or replace your foam, okay, on your seat or seats. And they do sell kits. So they sell kits. You can buy OEM structure. Remember, Corvette made 3 different seat styles for these particular C6s. They had what they call it, a base. They had a sport with the center piece like I do, and they also made a Grand Sport 06 ZR1 style seat, which was wider. Now, the cool thing about it, if you want to invest a little bit more money, you can either just buy the new foam for we'll call it a regular seat, or you can reuse the same seat frame, the structure, and buy the padding that is found, or the foam that is found on, once again, 06 ZR1s and Grand Sports, and on later models. But yet you will need, obviously, new style leather skins. You can't have skins like I got and then somehow stretch them out and fit over a much more aggressive sports seat. So anywho, that is why it's you got wear and tear on a piece that actually forms the skin. And yes, I knew this before even starting this project, but to me it was more about just doing something different. And who knows, maybe eventually I'll replace the foam padding as well. I don't know, but at this point it looks good enough to me. And once I steam everything, it's really going to form to the seat, to the padding or the cushions, and look pretty good. But yeah, that's the options. You can either go with OEM, you can also go with a later model wider seat. It's a taller seat. The keynote to take is also when you're looking at these kits. Now remember, the only thing you really need to know is either A, if you have a base seat without the center cushion or the center insert, if you have one with a center insert like I do, or if you have a newer style seat, like I said, a wider, taller seat. And that just all goes back to getting the right skin set, right? New leather skin set from whoever you're going to purchase it from. Other than that, all the cuts still need to be made. So regardless if you have a full power seat on the driver's side, or you have a semi-power or a manual seat on the passenger side, those skins, most skins that they sell don't come pre-cut. So you're still gonna have to make all the incisions, like I said, for the headrest, for all your side controls, and that's on you or whoever is doing the labor. Talk to you guys later.